everybody, it's Victoria Marie and I'm back with another process video, and this one is called Love, and this is a picture of me and my cute little family of 3, and this was taken at Thanksgiving, and I decided to go ahead and scrapbook it with a more Valentine's kind of love theme. There you see some 6x6 papers from My Mind's Eye, and that paper pack is called Happy Day. Then I also grabbed some texture cardstock and a piece of pattern paper from my stash, and this pattern paper, I believe it's called I Love Candy, and that is by Echo Park. And I'm going to use that to sort of frame my layout, and I'm going to use that texture cardstock to be the base of my layout. Then I'm showing you some different elements that I have for this page. I purchased some things at Target and Hobby Lobby recently, and so some of those brands are Recollection and American Crafts. Some of them are things I purchased last month, and then some things I've had in my stash. So I'm going to go ahead and trim up this piece of pattern paper. And what I want to do is I want to hollow the middle out so I can use the rest of it as a frame for my layout. And I really love this paper, and so I wanted to preserve some of those stripes and things. I think it came with a Scraptastic kit that was more birthday themed. So my kiddo will be celebrating 5 years on Saturday or on Sunday, and so I thought, oh, I can use some of that for birthday scrapbooking. I'm going to trim up this piece of texture cardstock, and that is a pink color. It's kind of a soft muted pink color, which is really pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere that on to that piece of pattern paper there. Now this picture that I'm scrapbooking, we actually took this during Thanksgiving. I'm going to trim that up a bit. And I really just love this picture. And I think I may have scrapbooked this picture before, but I can't remember. It's going to go in our family album. I'm going to take these 6x6 paper pages or pattern paper from the My Mind's Eye pack. I'm going to cut those in half. Well, not really in half. I'm going to cut them in 3-inch strips. Well, I guess that would be half. Hello, Victoria, learn your math. That would be half. And my idea is I'm going to do some sort of a cascading layer down the middle of the page. And I want to arrange these papers so that they're sort of askew. And I don't normally use 6x6, and I'm really trying to get into it because the patterns on a 6x6 paper pad are smaller, so they're good for pocketed scrapbooking, for doing layers and that type of thing without having to waste a big 12x12 piece of pattern paper. God, I can't talk today, Lord. It's been a long day, long day. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere those pieces of pattern paper down. And I actually didn't know what I was doing until I started making this layout, and it probably took me maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes, something like that. No, it was a little bit longer, probably 40 minutes. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to the photo being there at the bottom. And now my idea is that I'm going to create some clusters, and I'm going to do this at the top, in the middle, and at the bottom. So I grabbed some doilies. These are from Recollections. You can purchase at Michael's. And it came in a pack of red, pink, and white doilies. And I don't normally use doilies, but lately I've gotten into using doilies. So I think it's becoming a part of my regular scrapbooking. I'm going to cut those in half. And those are going to be the base for my clusters. And in a second, I'm going to start filling in those clusters. So I grabbed some phrase stickers from American Crafts, and they have a bunch of love phrase stickers. But first, I think I needed a little bit of pizzazz on that page, so I grabbed some, I guess it's glitter tape, I guess that's what you would call that, from American Crafts that I purchased actually quite a while ago. And then now I'm starting to use it more. Gold is such a popular color coming out of 2014, and I think it's going to become a regular staple of my scrapbooking. So now I'm deciding what phrases I want to use, and they have phrases like I love you and you and me and that type of thing. So that strip says heartfelt that I put at the top, and then I'm looking for a phrase to go in the middle, and I'm trying to see what that one says. I can't see it from my preview screen as I'm editing this video. I think the last one's going to say I love you, and I don't have the layout in front of me, so I do apologize. I'm going to tuck those there. Next, I'm going to grab some of these puffy stickers that I found at Target. And Target usually has a pretty good selection of scrapbooking items, and lately at my local Target there hasn't been a whole lot of stuff, but those little puffy stickers were cute. But before I committed to that, I reached into my stash and grabbed an old Valentine's Emperor pack, and that one I believe is by, it's called Secret Crush, and they're tickets, and it's by Pink Paisley. So I grab a couple of the tickets that come in the pack, and use those to embellish those clusters. And I got that ticket pack with a scrapbook circle scrapbooking kit I used to subscribe to about 2 years ago. But it's good to use some of the old with the new. Now I'm going to cut up this die cut card that came with some cut up, or not die cut card, it's a cut apart. Oh my god, it's a Monday. It's been such a long day. Okay, so cut apart, and that's a ticket, and it has a little heart at the top, and I'm going to cut it in half so it fits a little bit better on there. And that cut apart came with the Scrapbook circle kit that came along with those tickets that I purchased about 2 years ago. And I'm pretty sure they're no longer available. Alrighty, so I'm going to tuck that in there. And I want to say that ticket has some text on it, and I can't see it on my screen right now. Then I'm going to take another cut apart sheet, and this one is from L Studio, and I love these. They make a lot of these, and they sell them very inexpensively. And I'm trying to decide where I want to put that little piece there, so I'm going to pop it right there and let that heart kind of peek through. And then the manufacturer part of that cut apart, I'm going to make into a tag. So I cut the edges and make into a tag, and later I'll add some twine. I hope I'm making sense. I feel like I'm all over the place. I may have mentioned this in other videos, but I'm a trainer by profession, and I'm getting ready to start up a training session at my job, and this is crazy time for me. So I talk all day long. And I'm getting ready to go into 5 weeks straight of training where I will talk all day long. And so I find myself narrating this video and sounding like a crazy person. So I apologize for that. So I popped those puffy stickers out from American Crafts. And again, I got these at Target. And I am positioning some arrows, and you saw me place a little bit of flowers at the top. Trying to decide where I want those things to go. And then from Michael's, the Recollection brand, I have these little sweet tarts. You know, little sweet tart candies that you get at Halloween? Well, there's a little sticker set of that, so I grabbed some of those. Now I'm thinking about a title, so I grab a stamp set, Valentine stamp set that I purchased from Michael's as well, and that's also a Recollection stamp set. And Recollections is starting to make a lot of really great products that sort of mimic some of the mainline products, and in terms of stamps and embellishments and twine and mist and that type of thing. So if you're looking for something that's a little bit more affordable, check out the Michael's Recollection stuff. It's actually not that bad. So I take some gold embossing powder and some Versamark, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp out and emboss that little title at the bottom, and I turn that into a banner that says love. And then on the ends of that banner, I put I'm going to put bows at the end of the banners, both ends of the banner. Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and commit to that title. I'm going to add a little bit of washi tape. This has hearts on it, and this came in a set of 7 washi tapes from Recollections as well. I just wanted to add a little bit more interest and layers to my clusters. And I'm thinking I'm liking this, so I think that does it there. So overall, I really like how this page turned out. I've been really partial to positioning my layouts with the embellishments and the photos in the middle, so this turned out really well. A really great start to my Valentine's Day scrapbooking. I don't do a lot of theme scrapbooking, but I've really been getting into it this year, so there you go. All right, some photos are coming up. You guys have a great day.